Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to NASCAR 6 Total Team Control. I almost messed that up. Career mode. So this is where we left off on the save file. Obviously, it doubled my last two starts, which is why it shows me with finishes I shouldn't have, and why I have too many points. I did some experimenting with other save files. I had a save file that was set after Daytona, and I ran those races. No, wait, it was after California, sorry. The second race. Anyway, I ran those races at Vegas and Atlanta. I ran them again and made sure to finish exactly in the spots that I did the previous time. And the same thing happened. The races duplicated, and I got too many points and too many starts. So I also tried simulating the next two races to see if it would continue, and it did. After 6 races, it showed I had 10 starts. So that's bad. I tried simulating through to the end of the year. That backfired, though, because a string of last place finishes, a whole bunch of them, ended up getting me fired from my cup ride. So that plan didn't quite work out. I thought maybe if we just get to the end of the year and start fresh again, that it'd be fine. But unfortunately, that backfired. And the only other save file that I had, I thought I had saved one at the start of the season. Apparently I was wrong, or I saved over it. But the only other save file I have is from like 4 races before the end of season 2. And to be honest, I don't really want to have to redo all of those. So I tried an experiment with simulating those last 4 races. And of course, I had such a big points lead that I still won both those championships. But what ended up happening was I didn't get a cup ride offer because my last 4 races were trash, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that was not going to work. So the only other option I would have would be to redo those races normally, try to finish where I did last time, or at least decently, and then see if the year starts off and does that again. But that's all going to take time, quite a bit of time, and it's time that I mean, it would be hard for me to do all of that and get up 2 episodes this week. So basically what I'm getting at is there's probably not going to be an episode this week. And hopefully I'll have it figured out for next week. The only other option I would have, well, I have 2 options, I guess, is to start all over again and then off screen up to where I was, which would take forever, or do a sort of thing where I start a new career, but I give myself money and I just get myself in the teams or into comparable teams where I was, or something like that, or kind of do like I did when I was gonna do the stream series where I ran all 4 series in cars that I owned that I cheated money in for. Like, I don't know. I don't really want to do that. At least not as some way of continuing this, because it wouldn't make sense, right? It wouldn't be the same thing at all. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to start over from the beginning. The only thing I might do would be, like I said, to redo the last 4 races of the previous season and then do Daytona and California, and then see if from that point it starts duplicating again. But like I said, that's going to take time. I did get some advice from Aaron, ATF Gaming, and Mr. McBlam, who both pretty much gave me the possibilities of starting over, or in Aaron's case, he suggested that maybe I keep a separate tally of the points. And I considered that for a moment, but then it gets really complicated later in the season. And also, there is a possibility that the AI might have that happen as well, because we've seen that happen before when Chase Montgomery got like 800 points for Daytona that year. in the truck. So I I don't think I want to do that. Mr. McFlam suggested maybe I try a different version of the game, different copy of the game. I did do some Google searching. There were people who also had the same problem as me, so I don't think it's my copy of the game. I do have it for PS2, and I did consider possibly trying to use that, but I would rather not in the end. And yeah, so I guess I'm going to try the save file that's like 4 races before the end of season 2. Try to get through those races and get a cup offer again and get us back to where we were here and see if it happens again. If it happens again, then I don't know, because I imagine you guys would be like, hey, who cares? Like, we're just here to watch the racing. The points are just kind of part of it or whatever. But for me, like, especially with how we've struggled in this, I was looking forward really to having to fight to get up in the points. Like, I know I was kind of ragey over those races that didn't go well, but in a way it was like comforting to not, you know, be 600 points ahead or whatever after a few races. You know, nationwide was a thing that I was kind of overpowered in it. So I don't want to do that. I want to experience a fight, you know? And honestly, I don't even care if I win the championship in the first season. Like, it's not like it's a necessity, but yeah, it's if the points aren't an obstacle, if I can finish 10th and get like 5th place points, like, it just kind of takes the challenge out of it from that aspect. Also, like I said, you know, the AI could get glitched and all that. I also don't know if the chase reset would fix it. I don't know what would happen. Like, if we get to, let's see, race 26, which would be the end of the regular season, it might show right here that I have 52 starts or something. Well, not 52 because it didn't do the first 2, but whatever. Like almost 50 starts or whatever. And that's ridiculous. Yeah, so who knows how many points I would have if I win a race and they duplicate that. It'll have like a skewed number of wins. Like, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of any of that scenario. So I'm going to try, I guess, working my way back through those races again. In the meantime, to get your NASCAR 06 content, you know, watch the Fantasy Cup video. Well, it would have been before. Yeah, it would have been up before this, probably. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I'm so confused by all this stuff, but I do want to apologize, but honestly, this isn't my fault. I'm sure you guys, you know, understand that this isn't my fault because the game is just being weird. It's nothing I can actually control. I do very much wish I had kept a save from right before we started the season, because then at the very least I wouldn't have had to, you know, go through so much to get back here. But yeah, the way it stands, I'm going to try to do that thing. There may not be NASCAR 06 for a couple of weeks, realistically, aside from the Fantasy Cup videos. And if I can't get this to work, then I may go for some sort of other arrangement. Like I said, I might try like an all-4 cup thing again or something, just to go through the motions of all the stuff. But at the same time, I don't think you guys really want to see that. You guys want to see me do a legit career mode, and if I can't bring that to you, I don't know what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to fix it, but again, it's kind of out of my control. The game's glitchy. It has problems. It's not just glitchy for me, because other people have had these problems too. It's really sad, actually. The reason I stopped playing it the original time, when I was doing the original playthrough on this channel, is because I thought if I played the game on the original Xbox, I would never have that points glitch situation again. And of course, other things like the spotter actually works and things like that. Because I played on the 360, which is backwards compatible, but it has problems. Well, guess what? The points glitch isn't one of those problems because it's present here too. So, yeah. I don't know. I will, like I said, I will try what I have left to try. And beyond that, I don't know what I can do other than well, there's not really anything I can do. I can't just like purposely do bad to even out the points because then I run a risk of getting fired or whatever. So that doesn't really help me. Yeah. I'll try to figure it out. Hope you guys understand, and I will see you soon, hopefully with things working or some other solution. I don't know. See you guys next time. Bye.